I wanted to make this video to talk to conservative Christians about the gays and transgenders and how we have to interact and talk to them so then we can show them the love of God so then they can possibly change their hearts. Because I see that many conservative Christians, not all, but a good amount of them, have poor interactions with these people, right? Now, judging from the amount of people that I know who happen to be gay and transgender, I will tell you from my private conversations with these people that they do not want to be gay and transgender. They don't. And oftentimes, when we have our conversations, they are very interested in hearing the gospel, very interested. Most of my friends want to hear it. They want to know, what does the word say? What does the Bible say? And I can see that there's internal conflict in their soul, that here I am, a gay or transgender person, and the Bible is telling me that I'm living the wrong way. Practically all of them are saying, how do I stop being this way? How can I stop being gay and transgender? I don't want to be this way. All of them, all of them say that. Our job is to talk to them in such a way that their hearts can be open so then they can receive the power of the Holy Spirit and their hearts will be changed. That is our goal. That is what we do. And you never force it on them. You never tell them that this is what you have to do. They have to want it themselves. They have to go and look and see, I can see the fruit. It looks good. I'd like a bite. I'd like a taste. And we got to show them the fruit with our works, with who we are as people, our character, right? And they know that God is in us based on who we are as people. But I see so many of them turn away from Christianity because they see the opposite. They don't see Jesus. They see condemnation. They see judgment. And that's not something that they need to hear because that's what they tell themselves every day. They're their own biggest judges. And that's why many of them commit suicide because they feel that they're an aberration. They feel that there's something wrong with them. And there's nothing they can possibly do deep down in their soul to change who they believe this is who they are. So when you're going about saying that it's a lifestyle, they don't see it as a lifestyle. They say, this is how I was born. This is how I've been since I was a child. God made me this way. Okay. We obviously don't believe that, but we have to understand where they're coming from and talk to them empathically. Okay, we have to have empathy. We have to really see it from their perspective and help them and pray for them and open up their hearts, right? And that's the goal because every transgender person who commits suicide or kills themselves, every gay person who commits suicide, we should be very, very sad at that they have to do that. We should be very sad. We shouldn't celebrate it because it's nothing to celebrate about. That is a person that could have known Jesus and their hearts could have been changed. That is a person who could have really had a decent life, a happy life. We should take their death, we should take their sorrow so deep inside of our hearts as if we have been killed, as if we have suffered. That's how much we should take it. And so I think we have to change the way we interact with gays and transgender people. Do not judge these people. Do not condemn these people. Do not force your views on them, but understand them and sincerely let them be who they are. Let them be who they are, but you show who you are. And I guarantee you, when they see that this is Jesus, this is God, they're going to want it because they don't want to be where they are. They're tortured inside. And I wouldn't want anybody to be tortured. And God doesn't want it either. So it's our responsibility to show them Jesus with who we are as people. And we can do it with the help of the Holy Spirit. But we have to get to work.